I'm so
Dude,
fucking
I was
drained,
dude, I was
man.
scared about that opening shot. I even pulled out the festive mini red solo cup for your behind.
Bam. I had like a little wristband that had a shot attached to it. So like in order to get it, like oh boy, the mop was out there. He was like, "Yo, you want one? Yo, you gotta take a shot." I said, "Bitch, who you talking to? This one get it." I was like, it had to be like at least like I don't know, 10:30 in the morning, 11 in the morning. It was crazy. But anyway, yo, we live. What's up, peoples?
Yeah,
Welcome
we
to
back,
Fly
we back.
Sippers
Hey, fly sippers are
episode
back.
episode 12. Man, it's Austin.
And it's your boy Mike.
You
You
know,
know
you
how we do,
heard.
man.
Yep. Y'all, excuse me, my voice is still not 100% back. So it's better than what it was on Monday, where I sound like Mickey Mouse, just yelling at people. I was in meetings talking cat shit. But, you know, what's
I
up
would
with
assume
y'all,
that
man?
has mostly to do with what you got on that background. So
Yeah,
I'm glad
man.
the voice is back, man.
It was homecoming, man. It was a lot of fun. I'm realizing I'm getting older really quick. But I mean, it was a lot of fun, man. See some old professors, see some old friends, classmates I haven't seen in like a while.
Mhm.
And like it feels like the older I get, the less chaotic it is, and the more love it is. Everybody's just happy to see people because I mean we're getting older
Yeah,
now, and we're starting to lose classmates. So I mean, RP Jeff Owens. But yeah, just stuff. It's like, dang, that's crazy.
yeah.
Um, like one of my, we went into my old professor's classroom.
Hmm.
We asked to speak to the class. That's crazy, man. Like we're getting older, yo. I
Right.
know. So yeah, it was fun. Happy to have it, man. But yeah, man, GGO's over. One more year. I gotta wait. Um, I would say one thing. That's probably the most event wise. I'll probably say there's certain places and certain things in life where you have like that euphoria sense, where it's like everything. Like
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what happens. Like like I told you earlier, had to do I had to buy 4 tires for the car. I got the BS at work. Got to replace my clutch in my car. All this stuff, and I got there. I was like, don't care, don't care. Just I'm just
Right.
this euphoria feeling. It's great to be back home. So much fun. I did get called sir a lot by people who are in school right now, and I said, oh no. How you doing, sir? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, doing
Hmm.
good. Yes, sir. Thank you. Just call me.
You would have even accepted bro, huh?
Like some of my younger frat brothers call me brother Austin. I said, you don't just call me my first name, bro. Be out here, man. Just call me by my first name. Talk to me nice.
The
Talk
wood.
to me regular.
Be like the wood. Stacy, don't say my name.
You say what else? Shit, man. Yeah, what's going on in these streets, man? But yeah, man, it was fun. It was good to be back. I saw my freshman year RA. I haven't seen him since my junior year of college. That was pretty cool.
Some years.
Yeah, man. Lots of fun. It's
And,
very happy.
and to think, October next year, we got Independence, our 20 year.
You going?
Think about it.
I thought about it and I was like, I could keep the streak alive. But hey, look, I'll tell you one thing. If that shit falls in G-Ho, just like our
Right. You
they ain't
gotta
gonna
gotta
be
go.
there. I'm not gonna be there. Knox not gonna be there. Lowell not gonna be
Like,
there.
I thought about it. I thought about it hard because it has been a while since I went back there, but my uh, issue being I live in Southbury now, so from Southbury to Mint Hill is quite a hike,
That is the drive, sir.
even with
That
85.
yes.
So yeah, but I mean, I still might be able to plan out the time and just be like, you know what, we're doing this. So it's a thought. I let Beth know when she's down for it.
Hey. But yeah, let's get into this thing, man. What you sipping on right now, man?
And we got our first ever repeat for brewery, I guess you could say, because I had Sierra Nevada last week, but it was Hazel's thing. This is just their standard pale ale. Going fine and chill because I also have a shot of Dwayne Johnson's Tiramana Añejo tequila that I said I owe you from last week, and I would definitely open the
If you
episode
smell.
with. So whenever you're ready and want to take the shot, I got that ready for you. But I don't
Hey,
spoke too much, man. What you said, man?
man, look, man, I'm still in the G-hold mode, man. My LB, well, I'm look, a little history. I'm a Sigma, um, and my line brother made some blue juice, so I have we we had like I don't know 5 gallons on the yard, and most of that stuff is gone. So I got a shot of blue juice, and then I got a cup full of blue juice, and we gonna see how this day is gonna be, because this day
Right.
has been, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Boy, it's about to be one. Wait, have you played Street Fighter 6?
No, it's that and Mortal Kombat 1 are gonna be my next two big purchases.
I'm trying to figure out. Have you seen Luke Super version, like the
Yeah.
level 2?
I've seen gameplay.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
and another one I'm gonna get is Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl Part 2. But
Word.
I've seen gameplay of all three of them.
Cool. So you know Luke Supers then.
Mm.
Bro, I was about to hit
Straight
somebody with level
cry,
3, level 2, like nyang nyang nyang. Just
straight hate cry. I'm saying.
I said, what the fuck you say to me? That up his show.
Also, to keep you laughing, something that made me want to buy Nick All Stars Brawl Part 2. One of the new characters is the granny from Hey Arnold. Tell me why she has Ryu Shoryuken and Captain Falcon's
Why?
and
Why?
Captain Falcon's Justice.
Why? Why
Oh,
does she have it?
and it's animated. Like they let you know she has this move. Like there's an impact and then you fly off. It's like, yo, she is straight up Shoryuken and Neil Justice and people, man.
Yo.
We find out granny.
Man.
But yeah, something else cool that they did, and I'll go ahead and pop off at the shot. In part one, it was Leo Michelangelo that was the Ninja Turtles that's in the game. In this one, it's Raph and Donatello. It's like, yeah, that's cool.
Hmm.
Makes me wonder if previous people that are not currently in the game will be DLC. That'd be an obvious good idea to keep the game fresh. But I'll go ahead and cheers, my good boy.
Oh, we're doing a shot? Oh. Wait, it's a shot or is it a cup? It's a shot.
This is this is
Okay.
this is the shot. It just looks like the red solo cup.
It's about to be turnt. I need to get that hoodie in the picture try clean though.
Yeah, yeah. But you move some of these notes
Man,
down.
I looked at
Okay.
some of the pictures as like the day went on.
Mm-hmm.
My shades came off and I said, ooh. I said, oh shit.
Whoops. Is this
Can you open your eyes? Can you close your eyes? Was it Mr. Turner? He said, no, I'm drinking. I ain't been driving.
Oh man.
So close your eyes. You close your eyes. Hey, yo, if you're ever on some funny to watch, look up Mr. Turner DUI on YouTube. He was cussing that cop slammed it. Talking about, so I was drinking, I wasn't driving. Can you walk a straight line? Can you walk in a straight line? Huh? Just check it out. It's a fantastic laugh.
Will do. Will do. I was about to say, are we gonna hop on to I'm about to say, do we really have any other news? Are we just gonna do standard with the NFL coverage?
Yeah, I guess standard.
I was about to say, I was like, I don't know if you had anything for if MLS or anything was going on and
Oh,
NBA still really.
Short FC, the head coach is gone. Yep.
Oh, yep.
Thank you. Oh, appreciate it. Let's start fresh. Get his
Look,
ass up out of here.
the few games I went to with you, and I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, and now I'm glad that that move has been done because you've been saying it. You
Get
have
him
been
out
saying
of
it. Come on.
here. Thing is, like, we made the playoffs and everything is great. The problem is this: we made the playoffs, but after we got to the playoffs, we went back to what we usually do. Because when the last game, so to get in the playoffs, I've never seen this team play like that ever.
Mm-hmm.
When we got in the playoffs, I said, "Okay, this is a team I know. Trash. Get them up out of here. Get them up out of here."
Nothing but garbage. To quote Macho Man Randy Savage, nothing but garbage. I wish I had a little small trash can. I'd pop it just like he did in that promo. Oh man. Well, like I said, happy for you, man. Hey, let's get that fresh start popping next year. And let's say before we get to NFL, only two bits of news I would have for
Those
NBA. Um, no more undefeateds.
finally,
How about the Timberwolves going OT, taking down the last remaining undefeated in the Boston Celtics? Anthony Edwards hanging in there. Um, they looked impressive, although we know the Timberwolves are the Timberwolves, and they make a lot of boneheaded decisions. So I don't see
yeah,
that.
like playing Carl Anthony Towns.
Well, not so much playing Carl Anthony Towns, how they play Carl Anthony Towns is
Yes, they play
boneheaded.
him with the uniform. Trade this dude to the to
Oh,
Europe, dude. I can't stand. He is, yo, he garbage, yo.
Carl Anthony Browns. But anyway,
Yeah, man, get your big ass in the paint, man.
but I'd sip on that. And yeah, like an impressive win, impressive way to fight, but Timberwolves fans will probably know that then you're not going to build much momentum off of that because you make such boneheaded decisions. You'll be right back where you started. But even still, impressive win, keeping the grit, going OT with the Celtics, and taking them down, getting them their first loss. The other bit of note that I wanted to point out: Hornets are better than what their record says.
Thank you, thank you. And you know what's crazy? Um, people forget Miles Bridges was supposed to be the focal point of scoring,
Mm-hmm.
and 3 or 4 days before the season started, gone. We got to rearrange everything, just everything.
Mm-hmm.
And to be real, the reason why we still got PJ Washington is we were unsure about Miles Bridges.
Either
Because
that or
both
he's
of them
still
cannot exist at the same time.
either that or he's still paying Brittany Renner. But that's another story.
No, I think it's like no, because like he's not getting paid as much as he should be getting paid. But you know what? Shout out to Brittany, yo. Yo, get these suckers, man.
right.
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
But the reason I say that is because record wise, when the Mavericks and the Hornets played, the Mavericks should have blown them out. Like record wise, should have blown them out. The Mavericks had to come back on the Hornets. The Hornets were doing their thing. You could see a lot of the chemistry building. Plus LaMelo Ball, a 30 plus point triple double. That's impressive as well. Hornet, Hornets are better than what their records say. And I think I have a note up here. That's the wrong note up here. Where you said you believe they will finish better than the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
After seeing their performance against the Mavericks, I'm on board with that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Hornets finished better than the Lakers.
Because honestly, Brandon Miller's a lot better than what people thought he was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I pulled that joint up on my YouTube TV. Actually watched it through, and I was just like, as you see the hat, folks, as you see the hat, Mavericks fan here. So they're like, we are really down to. It's not even like they were up by like a possession. No, I was like, we are really down to these Hornets, and they are just cooking. We have no answer for their chemistry. And again, as I've said before, uh, we don't trade away Jalen Brunson. We still have a lot of that wing defense. That's a different question. But outside of that, I say ready to hop into these NFL games.
You know what it is. Come on.
The 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 kind kind of impressive and kind of embarrassing Thursday game at the same time. The Titans and the Steelers. Look, man.
I'm trying to think. You know what's crazy? Would Levis look like a rookie that can play? I saw things. I'm like, okay, you just look like a rookie that's going up against a great head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't really make too many mistakes, except for that last one. He was throwing the ball a little high. I was watching that game in the bar, and I was sitting there like every time he threw it, I was saying in my head, "Hospital, hospital, hospital, hospital," because he was about to send one of his receivers straight to the ER, yo.
Do
He
not
was,
pass go. Do not collect $200.
yeah, and like that would hopefully that would come with you know, just experience.
Yeah, getting reps. Yeah,
Hmm.
I agree. Um, Unless I have no other points outside of that. You actually brought them up. Um, T.J. Watt holding it together for the Steelers.
Yeah.
That's about all I got. um, let's say, do you want to cover all the games from week 9?
Um.
Because I'm about to say there was a lot of subpar and or bad in week 9.
Um.
So I'll say we
So
can
I feel
we
like
can
so
cover.
the only games I can actually think about is the Texans game because that was a shootout.
Mhm. And a
Um.
scoreagami game.
Yep. And then
For those of y'all in America that doesn't know what
let him
scoreagami is,
know. Let him know.
there's a huge list of every score ever that could possibly appear in an NFL game between two teams. And um, obviously, I don't think there's a way to get. I don't think there's a way to get start a game with 1 point. And I think
No,
really the only
there's not.
way,
No, you can't get 1 point.
because I believe in college you can for wearing the wrong uniforms
Fuck out of
or
here.
something like that.
How?
But,
Who who made that rule and how many drugs?
right. But in pro, yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think you can get a single point because the way to get a point is to block the extra point and return it for the 1 point safety. But your opponent would have had to have already scored anyway for them to be kicking the extra point.
Hmm.
So anyway, just a single point versus zero, I should say, or 1 versus 1. That's pretty much impossible. Excuse me. And also in that case, that would mean 2 versus 1 is impossible. So you take those off the board. They got a list of every other point total that could appear. Oh, wait. That would mean 4 versus 1 is impossible. But anyway, uh, never in NFL history has a game ended 39-37. And that was the final score of Houston to Tampa.
I was like, damn, who's the quarterback for Tampa? Baker.
Pastry chef. Shout out Chisel Adonis. The pastry chef Baker Mayfield.
Trash ass.
Cooking up apple. Turnovers. Um, Yeah, a couple of the games stood out to me, so I was really just going to point out those because outside of that, there was a lot of either subpar or just bad games. Then I guess we can cover Colts and Panthers since that's your team.
Man,
Um,
look, I was halfway watching the game and halfway asleep. Man, I got home. I was like, I can't do this life shit right now. I need to, bro. I was like Goku in that tank.
Go, go! Why aren't you in?
I've been sitting, I was like, I was in the bed when that game came on. No, no, no. Yeah, it was. I got some
I was
food.
about
I
to say,
ate it.
it was a 4:05 start,
Yep.
so yeah, that would make
I was
sense.
like, I was in bed, yo. And I was in and out of sleep. And at one point, I heard a pick six, and then I woke up. It was the Bengals game.
Yeah,
But
it got
looking back at the pick sixes, it feels so bad, man. Because one, I didn't want Bryce. I wanted Stroud. But two, I can see it's not Bryce's fault. One, like, he holds the ball on he holds onto the ball a little too long, but he's a rookie. Two, people aren't really getting open. I'm not sure why. And three, I say three. Anyway, the last point, I saw like a still frame of a couple plays. Why was there three Colts people behind the offensive line, but in front of
yeah,
Stroud? I mean, in front of Young. You can't do. Nobody can win out of there.
yeah.
So I mean, I think Bryce is gonna be great. It just sucks because I'm like, you could have Stroud, but
Hmm.
Stroud doesn't have. But Stroud has everything around him. I'm sorry, if Stroud has everything around him, and they were number two in the draft, and you went from 9 to 1, and you gave up a wide receiver, why doesn't Bryce have at least everything but a number one wide receiver?
Right.
Also, we played the Bears this week. If we give the Bears a top five pick, I'm gonna be pissed because it goes back all the way back to the Ron Rivera and Cam stuff. You got rid of
Hmm.
Ron. Okay. You got rid of Cam. It better be good. It better be good. You got Teddy Bridgewater. Okay, he a bridge, and then you got rid of him after 1 year. You didn't even just
Hmm.
let him be the bridge. And then you traded for Sam. And then you traded for Baker. Then you gave up Baker. And then you started Sam. And now we have no picks. So you gave up the picks that we actually have and the number one wide receiver that we have, who was getting 1,000 yards with bums to get Bryce Young. And now
Hmm.
we don't have a pick in next year in the first round. And we about to give up a top five pick. You
I think
can't
y'all are
fire.
missing another pick in another round too, aren't you?
Nope.
Got that all shot back. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing
All
is,
good
like, it's
points.
like you're like also too, you have to pay Brian Burns, but you could have traded Brian Burns instead of DJ Moore because they wanted either J.C. Horn, Burns, or Moore. Horn is on a rookie contract. Moore just got paid, and Burns, you have to pay him because his contract's coming out. But you traded the person who you already paid. So
Hmm.
that means you're gonna pay Burns, right? You haven't paid Burns. You haven't come up with you haven't got to a agreement. So you could have just traded him. Also, too, there's another deal on the table. You can trade Burns for get 2 first-round picks, and you didn't with another trade. Dog, everybody got to go. And I honestly think Frank is coaching like he has a big quarterback because he wanted a big quarterback.
I was pointing that out too. He's still coaching like he's got his uh his staff from the Colts.
Yeah.
And I was like, this ain't your same players. Like
Mm-mm.
heartbreaking. Welcome to the dark times, Panthers fans. Welcome to the dark times. Oh, and since you pointed out Houston and Tampa were was a shootout, a game that I thought was going to be a shootout ended up not being. How about that Frankfurt game that
European
ended up
games are weird.
that ended up coming down? Hey, it would actually ended up being close still, but ended up coming down to Miami needing a touchdown just to tie, and the final score was 21-14. I was like, wait a minute, where'd the points go? I saw that score. I thought they were still in the second quarter. And I looked down, that joint said final.
Yeah, you thought.
Even still, Beth got a decent amount of points because I told her to play uh, Steelers defense instead of Dolphins defense. She actually got, let alone a decent amount of points from the Steelers defense. She had the same amount of points from the Dolphins defense, so she would have had the same score had she played either one. But I really thought that was going to be a shootout, 21-14. How about that?
Who would
And
have thought?
yeah, no other major or no other games popping out to me here because again, it was a lot of subpar or bad. Like I would have thought Arizona would get on the board. They got skunked. Um, my only note for Las Vegas is that Devontae Adams looks miserable.
Yes, but he also looks a little happy too because that coach is gone.
True, true. He still looks miserable. Like, I think there has to be additional changes for him to finally be okay with being on that team. So that's why I picked up the flag, Raider fans. He looks miserable. Uh, Dallas, Philly. Okay. And the rematch of the Damar Hamlin game, Cincinnati Buffalo. Um, not actually mad at like either side. Like both teams actually pretty much played their heart out from what I watched. Um, great game from both sides. But I think I'm starting to see more with what you were saying. I don't think Josh Allen's all that good.
He not, yo. Like,
Um, since he was pressuring him with simple 3 and 4 man rushes. That being said, I got a note on the next
yo,
game to
let's
make
not
you like,
forget. This is the same guy who had a playoff game where instead of getting sacked, he ran backwards.
this season, this is the same guy that lost to the Jets single handedly because he had 5 turnovers.
Yo, if you ever want to bet on him, bet the over for interceptions. He like I said before, my man be treating the football like draws, just giving it up.
Giving it up.
You can
And
have it, take it.
the reason I
I don't
pointed
want
out
it.
the Jets is because as high caliber the people put the Buffalo Bills offense on a pedestal, let's not forget the ball has to go through the hands of Josh Allen for one. And the reason I point out that lost to the Jets is because the Jets have not scored an offensive touchdown in 4 games. He lost to that team single handedly. 5 turnovers. And in fact, if he only had 4, the Buffalo Bills still win the game. He tried to do too much. He got hit from behind and fumbled, and the Jets recovered. Um, but yeah, that was the notes I wanted to point out about that. I have I had an old note from last week I wanted to point out about the Bears. So not so much this Bears Saints game, but just a note about the Bears in general. Oh, and then one note about the Vikings. Um, yeah, there we go, found it. 3.2% of NFL players come from FBS or FCS schools this season. And Bagent was the only quarterback coming out of FCS. In the last 30 seasons, 31 D2 quarterbacks were signed as undrafted rookies. Only 14 of them made it to a game day roster as a rookie, and only one has started. Tyson Bagent. Start giving the FCS or these D2 schools some props. Put some respect on it.
But respect it.
And since you point out the thing about the Raiders, a note I had on them, 13 head coaches since 2008, which is the most in the NFL. Glad they're making changes again, but let's hope it's the right guy. History says it's not. The note on the Vikings. First safety allowed in 56 games, which should be an impressive stat, but their record says different. However, they are 4-0 after starting 1-4, and they have the longest active win streak in the NFC, which is also an impressive stat considering they're in the same conference as the Eagles. And Joshua Dobbs is the first player in NFL history with a game-winning drive in his debut with a team.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? The thing is, like when he was playing for the what is it? The Cardinals. Those games were like he wasn't winning them, but they were getting too close for the tank.
Mm-hmm.
They're like,
I agree.
Get you to get yours up out of here.
I know.
Throw a pick. Woo! He threw a pick. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Oh, San Fran was on a bye. Yeah, they were. Okay. Well, then that means this streak is still alive. Christian McCaffrey's also had 17 straight games with a touchdown.
Fantasy. Here's the thing about him. If you I play PPR. If I don't get Christian McCaffrey in the first round, I'm not picking the running back till like rounds 5 or 6.
That's respect. Especially considering how mediocre both the Cook brothers have been.
Yeah, Dalvin, man, look. Oh my gosh.
Dalvin is still on a team where you're in that gray area of it's like, is it their fault or his fault? Like, again, they haven't scored an offensive touchdown in 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
Which the note I wanted to point out about Monday night's embarrassing game. Brandon Staley should not be trusted still. I know the Chargers won. The Chargers won because the Jets out-lousy the Chargers. Look, the Chargers were out here allowing Justin Herbert to get sacked, and the Jets ran a 3-man rush for an entire quarter. There's 5 people in front of Justin Herbert. The numbers are in your favor.
Like there's so many bad coaches, and I hate when like these interim head coaches, usually there are black coaches, do well. And then they're like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. Like, look at Pierce. That team looks totally different. Mm-hmm. Look at Wilkes last year. Almost made the playoffs with a broken. If you give Steve Wilkes
actually,
if you give Steve Wilkes
like a couple of the black coaches and past, because now I think about how far back I'm thinking about, but still, a couple of the black coaches that had a good situation, maybe just something bad happened, and then the team kind of just fell into mediocrity. Romeo Crennel, and then who was the black dude for the Lions?
Caldwell.
Yeah.
Who had a winning record.
It's like,
and then they say, you know what we need to do?
The black dude for the Raiders. Yeah. And he went like, what, 9-7 or like 10-6 or something like that? Don't make the playoffs. Al Davis fires him. But he has a winning record.
and pull in, what was it? Pull in Josh McDaniels. Even no, like think about it. If Steve Wilks had this team, I think like, you know what? We might be 8-8. Because we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna run the ball. But think about it. This offensive line is a lot like last year. Only difference is I think Wilks was like, we're gonna run the ball because these people can't pass block. They can pass block if we pass the ball here, a little bit over here, a little over there. Frank trying
Yeah.
to drop back 40 times a game. Bro, if you don't sit your goof ass down.
Not only that, he'd be dropping back and holding and patting the ball like he's still at Alabama with a fantastic offensive line.
Yeah, yeah. If you
Being
don't,
coached by Nick Saban, for one, and then for two, obviously that's the college level. Everything is faster in the NFL. It's like, man, if you don't get rid of that football for one,
2 seconds, throw it. Throw it. It ain't there.
and again, but his height makes you wonder if he can see over his offensive line. But yeah, my note on the Chargers Jets, and then I guess we can get on to the Week 10 predictions.
Chargers.
Oh, our pick. I'll do the records for our picks too. My last that was my last note for Chargers Jets. The Jets ran a 3-man rush for an entire quarter and got 3 sacks. And not to mention, I knew I was in for it when the game started with punt, return for touchdown. So no offense did anything for basically the entire first quarter, and the only points was a punt return for a touchdown. And I think the drive after that was a fumble recovery. So yeah, punt, return for touchdown, fumble lost. That was your first quarter. So yeah, Brandon Staley, yeah, you're still not safe around Chisholm Adonis. There's no way that numbers for blocking are in your favor. Because they even had the tight end up the block too. So that means there's 6 people in front of Justin Herbert. You double the amount of people they're rushing, and you're still allowing him to get sacked. Even still, Jets offense is beyond lousy. I think scoring wise, the only team either even close, the only teams either even worse or close to them is the Patriots and Panthers. Which, I mean, if they continue on this trend, look, as much as I have little faith in Mac Jones.
Who?
And Mac Jones. Oh, Mac Jones. As much as I have like little faith in Mac Jones and Bill Belichick trying to turn this whole thing around, I think they outscored the Jets, offensively at least. Now, score enough points to get wins with their mediocre defense compared to the Jets? No. No. There's a reason the Patriots are now the worst team in the AFC. But offensively, I think the Patriots finished better than the Jets. In fact, that might be my hot take that I'll take down on my notepad. Patriots finish with a better offense than the Jets. Which is embarrassing to say, but right now, look, the Patriots put up 28 points in one of their 2 wins, and all 28 came from the offense. The Jets could never.
I felt kind of bad for the Jets. Like, damn.
And honestly, even if they had Aaron Rodgers, I don't think they put up all of that with their offense alone. You know what I'm saying? I think Aaron Rodgers would put up a good 17 or help them put up a good 17 or 20, and then the rest would be the defense either closing it out or the defense to come up with a score. Or just set them up with such a short field they score again. Yeah. See, I'm skipping steps. Look, it started off as a rough week for your boy on the picks, but I turned it around. in some of the 4 o'clock games and such. I went 8-6, and you went 10-4. So congrats on
Ooh,
beating me that week, my good boy.
ooh.
Our overall, I am 86-50, and you are 73-63. So let's keep climbing away from that 500, my good boy.
Yeah, I ain't no Jeff Fisher, man. I ain't no Fitty Fitty.
Who was for the Cowboy? Jarrett.
Wait, who?
Garrett. Sorry,
Yeah,
Garrett.
oh yeah, Jason
Sorry.
Garrett. Yeah, yeah, yep.
Jason Garrett. There we go.
Fitty Fitty.
I was thinking double. I was thinking Double J. That's wrestling. That's why I said Jarrett. Okay, I was thinking Double J. Yeah, Jason Garrett. Yeah, it'd be 8-8. It's like, man, ain't no way you got this. You had young Dak. You had power running Zeke. You had Miles Austin. You go 8-8. Fuck out my face, bro.
Goof ass
Oh,
nigga.
oh, John Fox ass.
Oh, goof ass nigga.
Uh, I guess we can get into these picks. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is gonna get my vote for the dumpster game of the week. Tomorrow's game, the Panthers at the Chicago Bears.
Let me tell you something. This is the same protocol as what we had for the Texans game. If we lose this game, like this is like we're fighting to see who's the worst team in the league right now. If the Bears beat us, they'll get 2 top 5 picks.
Yeah, yeah.
Jose,
That being said, I'll put you down for Carolina.
as you know it, as you know,
Um,
man. As you know what I mean, man.
oh, wait a minute.
As you know what I mean.
Let me make sure that I did my. Let me make sure I let me make sure I did my pick correctly from my week 1 pick. For my pick for Monday night. Uh,
As you know what I mean.
oh no, I didn't. I gotta change mine. All right, let me make this change real quick when I put you down. All right. Uh, See, I told you, America, I'm sticking with my week 1 picks, man.
Stick
But
with
yeah, all
it.
right. Carolina. The next Frankfurt game, which what's funny about this game's lineup is that for those of y'all that are retro gamers like me, if y'all were to play this same matchup in Tecmo Super Bowl, I think the outcome would be the same. Uh, Offense would not be seen. The Colts at the Patriots. Well, because they're in Frankfurt. I don't think there's offense to be seen there.
And that game's at what time?
Look, they can flex it to Friday morning at 5 o'clock if they want
Yo,
to.
hey, I'm glad I'm about to be in the Pacific time zone because I ain't watching that. I can't even gamble on that game.
I think it's 9:30 on Sunday. 9:30
That'd
in the
be
morning.
6:30 where I'm gonna be.
Hey, I got
Yo,
a boy. I got a boy that live in Hawaii that is a Patriots fan. My man said he gonna sleep till about a good midnight, pull an all nighter, throw down probably a couple beers because he know the game gonna get rough, and start watching his boys at 3:30 in the morning.
that's called addiction. You a victim.
This Patriots team, you right?
You a victim.
Yeah, 'cause this is like Bill Belichick's like roughest run since he was like assistant coach in the Browns. Uh, yeah, I don't even know who to suggest. I mean, I can give you my pick. I went with the Colts. I have zero faith in Mac Jones or
Who?
whoever they're gonna get to play behind Mac Jones to beat this Colts defense. Like at that point, the Colts probably run the ball 70 times.
Hmm. Man.
I'm gonna move on. We can bounce back if you lose.
Yo, these games are fucking trash.
I told you.
God, yo, real talk, man. I know y'all
Look,
love watching football, and I watch football a lot too, but let's be real.
and again, for
These
anyone
games are
that plays,
terrible.
for anyone that plays old school game, if anyone has got a copy of Tecmo Super Bowl right now, not Tecmo Bowl, Tecmo Super Bowl, because if you try to play Tecmo Bowl, you don't have the New England Patriots. Play Tecmo Super Bowl, old school, either the 89 or 90 season, whichever one you might have access to. Turn that on and try to play a game where the Colts go against the New England Patriots and see what that final score going to be. I promise you, if anyone gets the 30, you either know the team or somebody had a turnover return for a touchdown. In fact, if anyone gets the 24, and this is Tecmo Super Bowl we talk about, that game's supposed to be arcadey. That game's supposed to have scores almost like NFL Blitz.
Isn't there like another arcade game coming out, like football, on Xbox?
Xbox, no. I could take a look. I wouldn't mind it. I got a couple arcade games on my Switch. Legend Bowl's fantastic if you want to check out Legend Bowl, and it's
I
only
tried
$20.
it. I got confused. I hit the wrong button, and I was like, you know what? Life is life. I'm playing another game.
I like the customization in Legend Bowl, and then I'm gonna get used to the controls on a different time. But um, past the Colts and Patriots until you decide that's a rough game. That is a
Colts
rough
and
game.
Patriots, man, give me, man, give shit.
You see, like it's
Where they playing at Frankfurt?
yep.
Give me the Colts.
Because a part of me wanted to say the Patriots, but I was like, I don't know if Mac Jones can beat that
Who?
defense. And I was like, you got Gardner Minshew, and it's like his name don't even roll off your tongue correctly. All right, next game would be the Texans at the Bengals.
Texans at the Bengals?
Mm-hmm.
Let's check the weather real quick.
Not check the weather.
Give me the Texans.
That was actually a toss up for me too. So I would have supported you either way. Oh Jesus, the Packers at the Steelers.
Give me the Steelers because I ain't got no love.
None.
None. Yeah, he about to throw a pick sixes, yo.
Hey, yo, shout out again.
Bruh. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You getting replaced. And my man started grand opening, grand closing.
Wouldn't it be funny if he get replaced by somebody that's related to what was that one dude's name in the old XFL? He hate me.
Oh, Rod Smart.
You know, like Jordan Love getting replaced by hate. That's funny.
Oh,
The Titans at the Buccaneers.
more hate. Titans at Buccaneers. You know what? Let me get the Titans, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got the Browns at the Ravens, which actually I had to take a step back and think about that game. Like I had to move to the next one and then come back. At who in the hell uses M&T Bank Stadium?
I'm the Ravens.
One that should be a good one, but could turn out a bad one. Because you never know about the sunshine. The 49ers at the Jaguars.
I'm gonna go with The Jags.
Hey,
And I have a feeling Ridley's gonna go off because if not, I'm gonna go to his house and be like, "Why you still gambling?"
hey, hey. Why you remind me of Stewie and Family Guy?
Where's
He
our
went
money,
there and bought.
man?
No, I'm talking about he bought that plane ticket and showed up went all the way to that dude's house. Ding dong. Yo, who are you? That's not funny, man.
Did you see the one where he was or like he was sitting there with like a baseball bat with Brian had like a book. He just lining them up and he put the book down and wow, he's bleeding everywhere. Oh man.
You got money to buy fake mustaches. You ain't got money to pay me back, huh? Oh boy. Oh boy, Family Guy. Anyway, the Saints at the Vikings.
The Vikings?
Hmm.
I'm gonna go with the Vikings, man. I think Dobbs is still on that surprising people right now.
Yeah, and then the Saints offense has always been a question mark for me. Uh, Although I still pick Saints because Saints defense. Let's go. Uh, Next one, Falcons at the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Cardinals is gonna go home team. Okay. Fun fact, y'all. Atlanta and New Orleans used to be in the NFC West in the original divisions. This wouldn't be a division game for some reason. The Cardinals were in the NFC East. Long story about why that was a thing. I'm glad they've got the divisions mostly fixed. There's still some question marks. Um, the Detroit Lions at the LA Chargers.
Give me the Lions.
I agree. Brandon Staley's still not
Give
safe.
me the Lions, Joe.
Ah, let's see. We got the Giants at the Cowboys. Oh boy. Do you think they get their revenge this week?
Um,
So I want to say yes automatically, but it's in Dallas.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. My parlay got busted because Jaylen Brown can't get three more rebounds and Marketing couldn't get one. I could have won $300. Man, fuck these people.
You can want how much?
300?
I was gonna say it the same way in $300.
Oh yeah, $300. Dog, like yo, I had an 8-leg parlay and these two people couldn't get three more rebounds between them. Yeah, all right. I'm about to go to y'all game and boo y'all and say y'all addresses out loud. You hear me? Like, what's up, man? Yeah, 1224 Kennisworth Avenue, right?
Oh, not
Yeah,
that
yeah. I
did the Caleb City? Did the Caleb
yep.
City? No, is this your address? Is this not your
Hey,
door I'm knocking on?
I'm like, fam, I need 10 tonight. Okay. I need 10. I need 10 or somebody's not gonna have no windows. You hear me? Okay. Hey, look at my
I need
eyes.
10. I need 10 or ain't nobody gonna win. I'm trying
Hey.
to
Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody. Oh, so close, $300. I was use that to go to Vegas.
oh,
Now I gotta try another parlay. Get these goof ass Nick. No, anyway,
why that remind me of my favorite quote out of Dead Presidents. He said, would y'all quit all that bickering? Look here, we got $500,000 to split 5 ways. Y'all over here arguing like y'all some schoolgirls, all right? Y'all don't cut out all this arguing. I'm gonna shoot me somebody. We go split it
did it
four
four
ways.
ways. All right. Yeah.
All right. Last few. Um, oh, you didn't give me that one for Giants Cowboys.
Shit. I mean, because we don't. Damn.
I
I mean the
want to say they
Cowboys.
get their revenge, but it's in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah, it's. I mean, but and it's also the Giants.
yeah. I give you Dallas. Commanders at Seahawks. That's probably my other vote for dumpster game, although I'm still picking tomorrow's game.
I got damn. Commandos.
The Sunday night game. How do the Jets keep getting on prime time?
You know
The
why? I'll tell you why. Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron No Ledge Roger.
My man said dun 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 rip. I guess that's a
My
fucking
man
joke.
had enough leg strength to carry a
That's
flag out. Yeah, that was it.
terrible. Do you see that thing? It said like his it's 2020. It said it's 2023 highlights. What's it right out the tunnel? Hold the Oh man.
Now I got to polish this bad boy off on that one.
Oh man.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
humor got me a little dark, people. It's gotta be a little bit dark out here in these streets.
Look, you mess with the fly siblings, just know you're gonna get some dark humor.
Oh
But
man.
the Jets at the Raiders, so at least it's not at
Hold up.
MetLife. At least it's not at MetLife. It's at the Raiders. But
Um
that's another bad game to pick too. That would have been my third vote for dumpster game.
wait, which one is this one?
This is a Sunday night. This is a
This
Jets
is
at
the
the Raiders.
Justin. Rant. Yo, if the tickets are low, I'm gonna be at that game.
Oh yeah, you did say you're going Friday.
Yep. Let's go to right by Mandalay Bay.
This is such a bad game to pick. Me personally, I went with the Raiders because I still don't have faith in the Jets offense, considering you haven't scored a touchdown in 4 games. So let's see. Going Raiders as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How about that? Because when I know the name of your kicker is Greg Zerline, like, come on, bro. And then finally, my boys coming off a bye. Broncos at the Buffalo Bills for Monday night.
Show me Broncos.
Hey, and that's also who I picked week 1. Some of the defense got fixed. We're also coming off of a bye, so Lord knows who and what we have changed as well. Do know we have a little bit of injury concern on our defense, but look, if this is the same Josh Allen that lost to the Jets, and like you said, be giving it up, we will take
You can
advantage.
take it, have it.
We
Here.
can take advantage of something like that. Now, with that, for actuality pick, if Hoyer, that's like that. Jordan Hoyer and Micah Hyde could make a difference. Because there's a couple plays we'd like to air it out for some reason with no checkdowns. So, they could play a factor into that too. But hey, I said sticking with the week 1 picks. I said we come off of the bye, defense gets some things together, cause a turnover or two, we upset the Buffalo Bills. That being said, any hot takes? Mine is for Monday night. PS2 at least gets an interception.
Josh Allen is gonna throw a pick. He's gonna throw that shit on Sunday.
There you go. And they gonna be traveling. Buffalo's at home. They gonna be traveling.
He gonna get there. Like I threw it before I came in the room. And those who don't get that, y'all watch Black Dynamite.
Like Dynamite.
You're gonna be laughing until you start crying. Gosh, that movie is ridiculous. No, the service round is up. Do you see us?
Get two
running
pieces of
things.
bologna, cut and split down the middle, smush fried.
Smush fried. I'm running things. I'm running things.
Says, stick with me, baby. You'll be farting through silk in no time.
Oh man, that movie is hilarious. He said, "Yo, I want nobody. Yo, we ain't selling no drugs to the community no more. If anybody got a problem with that, and you gotta see me or something." He said, "But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community." He said, "Now who you supposed to be, Nick?" Oh my gosh, that movie is ridiculous, man.
No. One of my favorite ones. First off, why is Brian McKnight playing a pimp? But two, that lady came up and said, "Pimp sweet meat. You looking like you need a real lady in your life." He said, "Shit, I don't need no real lady. Besides, your pimp ain't even a real pimp. He's just a valet for hoes."
That movie is ridiculous, man.
Ridiculous.
Yo, we all gotta watch that movie, yo.
I'm down. I'm down. I mean, I might talk to my brother. I think he owns it.
Oh, it's on YouTube for free or something. It's
True.
gotta be that man. He said, "Oh, is it hey everybody? Hey little girl, this is Black Dynamite." What? My mom said my dad's name is Black Dynamite. Yeah, my mama said that too. He said, "Hustle the girls." A lot of people got that name. And walked the hell off.
Yeah, walk out.
he said, "Look out of here." No.
Let me see. What's her name? Didn't something happen to Kenny Pickett? Or is he back in now?
No, I think he's back in.
That's going to be my second hot take. Kenny Pickett at least throws 2 touchdowns. Kenny Pickett.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, let's say you had anything, or we good to do the closeout?
We're going close it out.
Fair enough. Well, as y'all see the hat, just be prepared. Future episodes, there will be some NBA stuff along with us going with some in-depth coverage on these NFL games. Hey man, I would say I'm excited about tomorrow's game, but I'm not.
Look,
best part about tomorrow's game is that I'm cooking up burgers. Yes.
Might be a pork chop night for me. Pork chops and baked potato.
Oh, kill him.
Credit the motherfucking civilization. I don't know where'd that come from? This yellow cake, that's what it was.
Put all these notes together, but yeah, I think we're good. America, y'all know what to do. Stay fly, keep on sipping.
Yo, like and subscribe and stuff, people.
Yeah, please do. Helps the channel out. And who knows? Maybe in the future we might doing some giveaways. You know.
Yeah.
No.
You give me something, and I'll give it away to myself.
No, stop it, man. You missed the Red Hot Chili Peppers, man. You can just say give it away, and I'll take it away for myself.
Hey,
give it away now. Anyway.
No, man.
But yeah, all right, people. Y'all know what to do, man. Till next week.
We out.
Deuces.
Sayonara. Arrivederci.